So, 2 hours in, we're finally starting the trial.
Yay, and all it took was watching TV and everyone being a critic. And all that fun stuff.
So, is there Chapter 2 support yet?
No, not yet.
Well then, on to the second trial then!
Yay! I scribbled out Mayu's face with green, because I hate her.
Yep, that's fair. We know you do. It's pretty obvious.
I am not trying to hide it at all.
Good evening, fellow gazers from beyond the realm. The Twisted Metal Tournament is about to begin. The target is here on business investigating their funds being misused by their co-workers. This man is dangerous, but it's nothing you can't handle. If you need info on your target or the others around here, I'm in Garage E and will inform you as best I can. You have a variety of options available to you. As an artist, I encourage creativity. Just running up and shaking the target's not the most interesting way to do this, because then this segment will end in about 2 seconds. Good luck out there.
Welcome to the world of assassination or something. Here's a Maggie. Several characters will be wandering around. If they wildly spin out of control, I'm not fixing it, because A, it's funny, and B, I'm tired and cranky and my feet hurt. I'm looking at you, Yuna. Your objective is to eliminate the target. If you want a music change for this segment, go to the room's gaming device in the corner. Though, I feel like I should give you a fast option to get to the trial, even though I put a lot of effort into this part and would prefer... Sure, I'll play it.
Alright, we're now going through the part that made this take forever to actually finish.
Oh, you made different types of hats.
No, I didn't.
What do you mean,
That
no,
must
you
be a mod
didn't?
for you. That must be a mod for you.
I have never seen these in my life.
Well, then it must be a mod you have installed, because I definitely didn't do that.
How did you not do that? I've never installed anything like those pictures.
Well, whatever. I definitely know I didn't make that.
Alright, so who we got here? We've got Crystal Claws. We've got...
A girl from the Cthulhu game you haven't played yet.
Fair enough. Cardboard boxes are good for eavesdropping. If you see one, some people yap, they might say hateful things. Let's listen on the announcements. Crystal Claws and October the Necromancer.
I was told that the best way for me to keep an eye on Cthulhu so he doesn't make everyone completely insane was to become an announcer for a fake Twisted Metal tournament. I'd have been a little skeptical.
Even though the entire premise of our series of Cthulhu saving things is off-brand and bizarre in general.
Which is why I said a little.
You really like that sound effect.
Click.
Cthulhu!
She was like this when I got here, I swear.
She was already this
Yeah,
crazy, I
she
swear.
was.
Oh my.
So who all will be participating anyway? Did we get confirmation on that yet?
The teams are Coco, Bandicoot, and Max, Lava and Blasto, Roxy and... well, that won't last long.
Thel, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Who's Roxy and Fel?
Fel is the target. Did you see his picture in the room?
Nope.
Well,
Yeah,
you might want to go back.
Considering how this gameplay segment is intended to go, he won't be here for the tournament.
Let's see, there's also Cthulhu and Sayori, Marge, Carmelita and Mustache Girl, and Monkey Pink and Bahamut for some reason.
That last one, I don't see the connection.
Editor's note, Monkey Pink dancing on a scaly thing for no apparent reason happens in her debut single in Ape Escape 2.
Oh, so it's not supposed to make sense. Never mind.
Oh, I love how meta you get with these.
Yay, meta.
Okay, so who am I killing? Oh, that fell. Helpful hints.
There's 3 major routes that you can go through. And that board is all the different conversations you can eavesdrop on.
Alright.
Pop music with banjos? Huh. That's unique.
Your planet's weird.
And this one isn't.
I guess that's true. We're all a little weird. But still, you don't want to miss being dazzled by my upcoming performance.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
As nice as that sounds, we're a little worn out. We, just want to ride home soon.
Aw, surely someone here is a fan of me. It'd be nice to sign a poster again sometime soon.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. We're just not built for apocalyptic scenarios, you know?
Well, this kind of thing happens a lot here with the giant robots and zombies and Solid Snake's existence causing explosions.
Huh.
Pro tip, if Solid Snake shows up, evacuate before the building explodes and everybody dies.
I hate this planet.
Editor's note. Mood.
Thanks for your time anyway.
Good luck getting home. Bring the banjo pop next time so I can hear it myself.
Alright, so that's
Right.
meant to be one of the major clues. Okay.
Yeah, anything that's in green text is generally considered a hint. There was more than one conversation at that area, though, and I think you missed it, but whatever.
I did miss the other one, and I'm skipping it for now, because I'm basically having a look around. Literature. Ah, but of course, those two. Enjoying their parents. You managed to snag some intergalactic fresh-grown cheese sauce from Rambus.
You need that for one of the routes.
Sorry, Hat Kid forbids me from taking her ship on a joyride. I can't help you.
So close.
If you require protection until we can get you safely home, I promise I will do whatever it takes to do so.
Mighty kind of you, ma'am.
That's a hunger sound.
Ugh, I forgot to eat. I was so excited to hang out with an actual in-the-flesh police officer, but I didn't need to bring snacks.
I think I've still got cheese sauce on me.
No, you don't.
The least we can do if you're offering to help us.
Your offer is appreciated. Thank you.
Right. So everyone moves around.
Yep. That way they can have different conversations with different people. They move around every 30 seconds.
Huh.
You're despicable.
Oh god,
Rude.
Gex references.
Don't mind him. He's just throwing out TV references again.
This is like a luau at Mel Blanc's house. Note to self, don't drink tap water at Jerry Garcia's. Jimmy Hoffa, why courtesy phone, Jimmy Hoffa. Reminds me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
You're all lunatics.
I have no idea who these people are.
Neither do I.
Behind one of these
Yeah.
doors is a brand new car.
He is so annoying.
Can he just not say anything that isn't TV?
Okay,
TV is
this
kind of his whole
getting
shtick.
annoying.
Get your stinking paws off me, you dirty ape.
Yumi, your rival just punched Gex. I'll allow it.
Honestly, Gex, you had that one coming.
Stunt gecko.
I love him, but he's so friggin' annoying.
Dear God. Hi, Octavian.
Hello. So
Hi.
I take you'd like advice?
Sure.
I'll help as best I can. What do you need to know?
Right, the people around here is one you probably should see.
Lots of people
Just in case you don't
around
know who
here.
anyone
I
is.
suppose we could eavesdrop on them.
Okay.
Might take it as though.
Yep, it is.
Let's get killing. I've got a meeting at 4.
That's Roxley. Full-time CEO, part-time deer hunter, and 100% made of stupid dialogue.
This is the perfect spot for my new corporate headquarters. We can build a beautiful lake right where that beautiful lake is over there.
She seems to be here on business. This world is full of idiots. If I could sell it, I'd do so in a heartbeat. That is the target. Chairman Bell is responsible for the corruption of Earth, which became Business Plant. He is also essentially the father of one of CTV's participants. Little guess as to which one.
Yep.
Look at all my adoring fans. They all came to see me sing live. I love you all so much.
That is the embodiment of all that is evil. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but still don't get on her bad side. Monkey Pink has 2 hit songs, a rabid fan base, a solid career in singing, dancing, and acting, and severe mood whiplash issues that cause her to set everyone on fire. She seems to be participating in the tournament.
So you
All
managed
right.
to find a girlfriend. So, who's the lucky lady?
Well, you've heard of Agent Extra?
I haven't, but now I'd like to meet her.
Come on, you're gonna make it awkward.
What's so awkward about your old flame meeting your girlfriend?
Okay, what I walk in on here? I've dealt with rampaging dinosaurs, but somehow that's less scary compared to the mental image you just gave me.
And people say Princess What's-Her-Face because I saw it in Zango's sex was considered inappropriate. Anyways, that lady with the flirty demeanor is Mickey, a circus performer acrobat from Queen Sorceress. I have no idea how she transitioned from one personality appearance to another between that volume 1 and 2.
Okay.
The serious lady is Regina. She's faced off with dinosaurs as much as Jill faces off against zombies. Also, every Capcom girl keeps cosplaying as her.
So what did you say? The mic cut out a bit.
I'm just getting to grips with everything that's
The
here.
lizard with the fat mouth is Dex, the gecko. He's a crippling addict to TV and is forever stuck in the 90s. Once he starts making bad TV references, he generally won't stop talking.
Coco,
Yeah.
we've talked about this. Try to control yourself. There's people watching. This is gonna be amazing. Holy cow! You're off in your own world, huh?
The human girl is Yumi, or Sayaka if you're not American. She's a pop idol with high ratings and a platinum record, not to mention being an excellent monkey catcher on par with... Yeah, no. Well, she's way better than Spike and Jerry are.
Okay.
Although she has Auntie to thank for that. Yumi's 9, but don't let that fool you. She will hurt you if you make her.
Okay.
The marsupial with the giant ponytail is Coco Bandicoot. She's basically Crash but better. Acrobatics and violence, check. Bazooka aiming, spin tornadoes, power slamming, and speed dashing, check.
Fair
Awesome
enough.
destruction, quadruple check. The real reason Crash can't compare is because she's more tech savvy than he ever was, and in terms of platforming, both have become equal, so Crash lost his niche. Coco seems to be very enthusiastic about this event.
I love how I just have understatement of the century as a part of the background noise after I say that. Like, I did not just say that just now.
Yeah. I could tell.
Okay.
Such a
Oh,
barbaric display of violence. I suppose I'm no better though at this point.
Yep, we've been in GTA so long that vehicular violence has become the norm. It's between this or speaking Simlish.
Decisions.
The girl with the pinkish reddish hair is Sayori. She's a ball of sunshine and cheerfulness that just wants everyone to be happy. The girl with purple hair is Yuri, a girl with an interest in the bizarre, fantastical, and imaginative. Both write poetry and books and stuff in their free time. They're also very aware of fourth wall.
Oh hey, it's the audience! Quick, we gotta blow something up so they'll laugh at it! Rocket launcher, go!
Jesus Christ.
Yay!
I apologize for that. Good.
Ah.
Times to all get your sleighs ready for slaying Swan Song tonight, or you'll be sorry. Okay, Cthulhu, no cheating. That means no driving everyone crazier than they already will be.
I make no such promises. Hypocrite.
You can't prove I cheated at that hockey match.
I think the narrator gave you away, though.
The power of Christmas compels you to be good.
It's not working.
Well, I tried. Still, do not do anything stupid.
How are you supposed to unlock all of the different things in whatchamacallit?
You play through a second time on the New Game Plus mode. That's the easiest way to see everything.
Fair enough.
And if I do,
Do you really want to get on my bad side?
fine, I'll behave.
Look on the bright side. You get to blow up everything.
Delectably insane violence. That's Cthulhu, Eldritch God known for causing insanity. He's a jerk, but he did begrudgingly save the world a few times. Don't spread around, I have a reputation to uphold.
Hi, I'm October. I'm a battle mage with a whip and a lot of useful combat spells. Though, let's be honest, you'll probably just make me spam fireballs everywhere like a D&D wizard.
To be fair, that spell is super powerful.
Season's greetings, everyone. I'm Crystal Claus, Santa Claus's granddaughter, and a very potent healer. I bring good cheer to all and do everything possible to help people. And the narrator is not getting in my way this time.
Healer. I can't remember if I actually used her as a healer or whether I used Belschnickel as a healer.
I think you used her as a healer because that is basically her designated job. She is very crap at damage output.
What did I use Belschnickel for? Because I remember he had a fucking gimmick.
I don't remember what you used Belschnickel for. Maybe it was buffing.
No, I remember there was, because he got his burst every other turn, there was an ability to increase the burst of everyone in the party, that I abused that so Belschnickel got his burst every single time.
Well, I guess we'll have to go back and look at that for the answer.
Hey, how come you both get to do your own introductions in this mod, but I can't?
From one bizarre situation to another, it seems.
At least we got away from that crazy news reporter girl.
Good evening, everyone. We're here during a zombie outbreak where a bizarre competition is being held at the U.S. Capitol. There are a lot of familiar and unfamiliar faces ready to compete in this contest. Don't worry, viewers. As always, I'll get the inside scoop. Wish me luck, and stay tuned.
We're not gonna make it to the trial today, are we?
I'm not sure, actually.
That young woman is Lena, lead investigative reporter of the news network Space Channel 5. She used the power of, and no, this isn't a joke, dancing heating power to save the galaxy with dancing news reporting alongside Space Michael Jackson. I think I scared everyone away from playing a game I like again.
Ooh la la, that is one foxy lady. I'd blast bad guys back to Bogum with her any day.
That's Captain Blasto. He's likely to get alien guts everywhere and make a giant mess as much as he's likely to hit any moment with PS1 era in-game general physics.
I think we got away from one pushy reporter and found another.
And also a very annoying cat caller.
Oh yeah, that lady is Yuna. She embarked on a holy pilgrimage to save Spira. With the help of her guardian, she became the new High Summoner of an Eternal Calm. Then a bunch of J-pop drop all over because reasons. Granted, she was finally in a position to do JRPG J-pop battles now that the world was on the verge of extinction every 10 years, but still. The little kid is Shinra, a very text and monster-savvy child, and member of the Gold Wings alongside Yuna. Shinra's got a lot of skill in areas you might not expect them to. Master goalie and water stalker isn't the first thing you think of when you look at them. Plenty of tricks up those sleeves.
He was not a master goalie.
Actually, he is. Shinra is one of the best goalies in Final Fantasy X-2's version of Blitzball.
I mini-maxed Blitzball in Final Fantasy X2. It was the tier. It was the second tier woman in that you could recruit. That was the best goalie available.
Shinra is one of the best anyway. Not the best, but one of the best.
Fine, top 5, possibly. What I love about the Blitzball was always the meme character. You know, the one at max tier who's just like, I move 3 times as fast as everyone else, and I can shoot a ball like no one else. But fuck if I can do anything else. Do you know the guy I mean?
No, I don't.
Every character had their own movement speed. Like Yuna had like 30. The guy in like the last recruitment tier had 60, but had 99 shooting, but then had 10 in everything else.
This whole everything has been quite a lot to process.
Keep going.
Yep.
The Green Lady is tripping a lot of blood. Her skill set includes history expertise, bone puns, digging, and mashing potatoes with a cactus.
Okay.
The blue guy is Wambus Troubleham, Waterboy's husband. Both of them are basically normal people in this abnormal situation.
Fair enough.
Ah!
That's a reference to Bugsnax if I've ever seen one.
Something I said?
That's Princess Tomato of the Salad Kingdom, and also that was hilariously bad timing. She was kidnapped by angry pumpkins and used the power of makeup to conceal her identity, making escape easier.
Okay.
Marge Simpson at your service.
If you don't know who Marge is by now, I'm obligated to ask what rock you've been living under the past 35 years. Same with Maggie.
Geek! It's been way too long! You wouldn't believe how hard it is to find a decent inventor around this joint.
I was hoping to ask, how exactly did you become the President of the United States?
We wound up assassinating the president.
Somehow that's not surprising. Context?
Oh, it turned out the president was a brainwashing device puppet thing that we had to get rid of. But enough about that. You should see the war room. They got nukes now. Oh, and there's also those Men in Black memory white sunglasses around.
Huh.
Point me to the lab and I'll see what I can do. With the right adjustments and reverse engineering, I could hypothetically configure a device that prevents all forms of mind and memory tampering.
Geek. Seriously, I missed you.
The feeling's mutual. Hey, where's Sam? You two never go anywhere without each other.
As President of the United States, my first request is to make a tracking device to find him. I don't know where he is, and I hate it.
I'm on it.
Aww.
That's Officer Max of the Freelance Police. He's Sam's volatile partner and surprisingly his morality chain. He's also the President of the United States, the High Priest of Easter Island, and has caused so much collateral damage that him and Sam have their own personal circle in the underworld dedicated to both of themselves as well as people they wind up killing.
Wait, Max is the moral one?
What?
Max is the moral one?
No, Max is the morality chain, which means that if Max is not around Sam, Sam is more likely to get volatile.
The girl is Darla Guggenheim, aka the Geek. Sam and Max recruited her to be their gadget and weapon developer, crafting drills, VR sims, giant robots, and more. She lives in the basement lab that they have for her under their office.
My partner is currently looking into an anonymous tip sent to my office about a potentially corrupt corporate executive planning conquest and termination of the planet. We'll enter this tournament as a means of distracting everyone while the constable investigates unimpeded. You're young, but have proven ready and willing before to take on such a task. Are you prepared to deal with injustice?
You're the best mom ever!
I think Mustache Girl and Carmelita should hang out more.
Yeah, that's such a good couple.
I'm not your mom.
Close enough!
That Foxy Mama, I cannot believe that she's up that, is Carmelita Montoya Fox, an honest international police officer. She is comically violent, has black and white morality, and despises criminals.
I cannot believe I actually called her that by accident, and I wound up leaving it in because, like, you know what, that sounds hilarious, even though it's not good, but...
The Foxy Mama.
In this context, it kind of works. Even still, it's like, that probably sounds horrible, but it sounds hilarious at the exact same time.
Dick Christ, Fruki, Dick Christ.
The whole girl is Mustache Girl, a well-intentioned extremist living in a town of criminals and just wants the world to be a better place. She's comically violent, has black and white morality, and despises criminals.
Let's see. Combination.
That's like Cooper, master thief for a long family line of thieves. He tends to take off Carmelita.
995. Alright. Finally, now let's see what's inside.
Keep out, please. Forbidden knowledge inside. Please go away.
Yeah, it's definitely forbidden knowledge.
And of course it's a bloody Marge joke.
Just gonna leave that there.
Street, is it always like this here? Well, I guess I better get started asking if anyone needs help around here.
That's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Considering his kindness, unremarkable personality, and giant hair antenna, he'd totally be a Danganronpa project. Except those guys don't do anything for 90% of the game, and Ty does literally everything.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Ty does literally everything.
Yes, he does. I'm seeing so many characters I know and love that I haven't seen in so long, and then others which I know nothing about. Now you have a basic understanding of the weird people. I'm done. Alright, apparently you're a clue of some sort. The giant robot is quite large, powerful, and intimidating. Somehow that's not the uncomfortable part for Maggie. The uncomfortable part is the fact that its chest is bigger than Marge's after she got the implant. She didn't like when Marge had them, and she doesn't like it now.
Like, no one ever makes jokes about abs that are friggin' gigantic. But I felt like that worked.
Oh, good lord.
Alright, hey, Marge is over there. Go talk to her if she's still standing there by the time you get there.
You're about to ask Marge... You are about to ask Marge to help you deal with the target. Proceed to Death by Marge jokes.
You can... This is one of the 7 endings. There, you can proceed afterwards as if you didn't choose this way afterwards. So, you may as well see what happens.
Sure, yes. Get me to the trial.
Oh, that's so sweet that you thought of me first. This could use a woman's touch.
Congrats, you found one of the 7 ending options. You can go to the trial or look for more endings. I figured this would be more convenient than opening the levels 7 times for those who want to see as much as possible. Good bloody lord, Rookie.
Death by Marge jokes.
I think we should go to the trial.
Alright, maybe we can do this proper some other day when you have more energy for it.
I'll do it. We can do it as its own proper thing one day.
Alright.
What evidence would you like to look at before we start? If you don't need a refresher, you can just skip this part. I think I remember it all. It's only been a couple of days.
Alright.
Ready? Great.
Okay, whoever gets majority vote gets eliminated from the game, and the culprit gets to leave. Yes? Get to it.
Okay. First of all, where's Octavian? Aren't we all supposed to be here? Forcefully if necessary.
Octavian was given something else to do for the time being and will return eventually. It comes with his role.
That's annoying. How are we supposed to interrogate a suspect that's not here?
We might be able to get the answer anyway. Let's work through it without him.
If he's the culprit, that will be impossible.
He has a point, but we'll get there. Before we go over alibis, we need an idea of when this happened.
I'd like to know why we weren't told this in the first place.
Any comment, Mastermind?
Oh, it's for balancing the difficulty of the trial. Maya made the first trial harder than it should have been because of her method. A lot of very specific information was given to alleviate that, like the finger amount.
I see. We already know when it happened, though.
You do?
Why do they know the time it must have occurred? Mysterious notes! Nope. Baking day!
It must have happened this morning because Nico, Miss Sam I mean, and Natsuki were in the kitchen all day.
Until we got kicked out anyway because it was after hours.
Who was the last one out?
That would be me.
She wanted to double check to make sure nothing would catch on fire or anything after we left.
So it couldn't have been Nico or Natsuki in that case, meaning only Samantha could do it in that instance, assuming it's correct.
Kind of a big hole in that argument, though. While discussing that, I'd like to bring up something related to it.
Oh? What is this music?
This is music from Persona 4.
Right.
The hole in the...
I'm trying to remember the words of how this works. The controls.
Okay, WZXC.
The hole in the argument is the BDA. Me and Gramble are both innocent because we activated it.
So don't go accusing Sam just because she was the last one out.
That's fair.
Did you check individually or at the same time? There might be other witnesses unaccounted for if you did.
If you went simultaneously, things will get more complicated.
We went in separately.
She went in first to get the food ready since, well, I went to set up the table before I heard her screaming.
Okay, I'm definitely helping out this time. I just gotta remember what I found.
The
Oh, I know
whole
what it
argument
is.
the BDA.
I know exactly what it
Me and Gramble
is.
are both innocent because we activated it.
So don't go accusing Sam just
You're being
because
awfully
she was the last
quiet,
one
Rookie.
out.
I'm
Did
sorry.
you check individual?
There we go. Boom! There we are.
We need 3 people to activate the alarm, right? We only know 2.
It wasn't me. Who saw it?
Is it safe to assume the witness is currently not here? As in Octavian?
No, but none of you trust me enough to believe me if I said it.
I see. There's really no reason to lie about not discovering it. It's basically a free alibi and nobody else is claiming it.
What about Octavian? It sounded like it might be him.
That can't be it either, though.
Oh? Oh, right.
What'd you say?
I was just realizing why it couldn't be him.
Hi, everybody. Feeling good? Let's play our game.
I love this.
This round, our category is Thing. R-S-T-L-N-E are where you now see them. 3 consonants and a vowel, please.
This looks so fun!
You know, also, do not type 4 vowels. You only get 1. If you do type a vowel, then when you should have constant. Alright. No, we won't skip it. Pick a consonant. Pick a consonant.
It sounds like you thought it was something else.
No, I got the first. I think I got the first word, but neither of the other 2.
No, I mean, it sounded like you realized it at first, but now you're confused. Like, what was your first thought of what the reason why Octavian couldn't be it?
Oh, it's the mysterious notes.
Ah. No, that's not proof, unfortunately.
Alright. Oh! Rule. Has this got spaces?
You need spaces.
Number 9.
Congratulations! You won an all-expense-paid trip to a place of your choosing.
Hell! Wait, I'm already there.
I want to go to Junis.
Okay, maybe we should give you money instead so you can just buy the store.
But if I buy Junis and go there all the time, then visiting Junis won't be as special.
Look, do you want a crapload of cash or not?
Junis is just Japanese Walmart.
The
Why
rules
would you want to
say
go
the
there?
minion and mastermind
Yeah.
don't add to the counter. Neither does the culprit.
Which means the witness can never be Octavian. This means Gale, the only one to come forward, is the missing witness.
You're all a bit too honest and naive for your own good.
Says the man who's on everyone's bad side and nobody trusts at all. Whatever your methods are clearly won't work here, so adapt or die.
A bit harsh, but he has a point. You're not really doing yourself any favors with your lack of cooperation.
Is now a good time for this conversation?
Yes, because you can't walk away this time when we lecture you.
You're not
That's
my boss, I
brilliant.
don't take orders from you.
As much as I'd like to continue this, it's in our best interest to figure out what happened.
We know this happened in the morning, probably not very long after everything opened up. And we know it's not me, Gramble, or Gale.
I don't think any of us have an alibi for that, though. Most of us were still in bed when everything opened up.
That does make sense. I just realized you've got token things in the background there.
Token things? What do you mean?
Yeah, you know the shiny things where people put down comments.
I don't know why they spawned there. I think that's the only people who have played this mod are me, Raven, and you. So there's no way anyone could have done this. I think they just automatically spawned there
Fair
for
enough.
no reason. And it is. I said this before, I'll say it again. I hate it. It's annoying. I don't like it.
Unfortunately, that's true. In fact, I don't think we even know the exact time things open up in the morning.
So, here's a thought. Octavian and the traitor would have access to restricted areas, right?
Yes and no. Octavian can go anywhere, but the Outlier needs permission first, and it's usually just for secret conversations. The Outlier would not be allowed to sabotage the stove during the night like that.
This means Octavian could easily pull this off.
We kinda don't have any definitive proof of that, though. We don't, do we?
At the moment, no. But I believe he's involved in this. Octavian has involvement in this, though how is not cleared up yet.
Unfortunately, he's not here right now.
No, he's
Or
not.
maybe that's a good thing. He might try to mislead us.
So, what makes you think he's involved?
To, translate, did he blow up Carl?
Oh, wait! What about that thing we found?
So it's a thing right at the end. I knew it's the
Octavian has involvement.
the whatchamacallit, the
Though
mysterious
how is not
note.
cleared up yet.
I just always like watching these things
Unfortunately,
through, you know?
he's not
Yeah.
here right now.
Or maybe that's a good thing.
The
He
full
might try to
experience.
mislead us.
Yep. The
So,
full
what makes you think
experience.
he's involved?
To, translate, did he blow up Carl?
Oh, wait!
There we go. Glory to the kids. Gag 1 of 3.
Time for another exciting visit to the box factory.
Oh god.
Must be destroyed!
There were no survivors.
Shouldn't we
Figure
get
Coco
back
going
to
crazy.
saving the world?
In a minute, this is about to get good.
Who even are you, by the way?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
You stole that line from Gray Fox, didn't you?
Actually, I stole it for all of us. The Great Fox is overrated.
The following is untested gaming controls. I recommend switching to a keyboard. Unlike Trigger Hattie Havoc, firing is automatic. W is up, S is down, A is left, D is right. This gameplay segment is meant to be have fun, shooting other cars type of thing. As a result, there's not really any set goal. Good luck, have fun. Oh, by the way, meet your player character for this demolition
Use our
derby.
secret weapon.
A Gatling gun materializes out of notches.
I will rid the world of criminal scumbags! As soon as I figure out how to use this thing. This doesn't work.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Shooting people.
Swing and report show.
Am I controlling the
I have to
car or
improve my
myself or the
aim.
gun?
The gun. Your shooting is automatic, you just need to aim.
My overwhelming femininity.
I feel alive!
Dios mío!
Yay!
Are you a
Shoot
law enforcement?
everything!
Wish there's no law in Mafia Town!
Clearly, I'm desperately needed to clean up whatever caused that mess.
I am determined to blow up the one that's flying.
Which one? The blue
There
one?
we go.
Let's go! What did I do to deserve that?
I never dreamed we could have so much
Seriously, why
fun
does
and still be
everyone hate
suitable
me?
for young
I
viewers.
may be an extremist, but good grief, I don't deserve to become a star.
Wanna go again?
people.
No,
Yeah,
we're under
go
attack.
again, go again, go again. This is meant to be done at least twice.
Who wants a second helping of whooping?
All right.
I am
Like, there's a
now
lot of
authorized
lines
to
here.
carry a super taser.
Try aiming ahead if you're missing direct shots.
Thanks, Mom.
Be tried.
Want a piece
I
of
feel like this is also a prime example of Raven voicing everybody.
Yeah, she does a lot of work, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I enjoy making tough guys
I'm not good at this, am I?
Babies, they really are.
Okay, seriously.
Yeah,
I
kinda.
need to get my mom.
You'll pay for that.
Yes, finally blew up the
Shine
bloody
strong.
car. Flying
Will be
car.
done.
Phone that
Wait a
phone,
moment, I haven't
BT.
blown up the cloud, I don't think. Wanna go again?
Nah, we don't have to.
Don't have to go a second. Thanks for playing.
Now, you schmucks. Ha!
Why must you both be this nuts?
Oh, they always like this.
I want a rematch! Hey, it's that girl that copied me! Bring it on, lady! Are you
So,
done?
I'd like to point out, Monkey, Pink, and Coco have the same voice actors and sound exactly the same, and they look very similar, which is where this joke comes from.
Fair enough.
Yumi!
Oh god, there's two of them now.
I think we should consider sending them to a psychiatric ward.
I want to know how everyone got this nuts in the first place.
Don't look at me. I'm just enjoying the show.
I deserve to be the one at the top of this competition. Well, you didn't, because I'm better than you. I can teleport, shoot fire and electricity, and fly. What can you do? Blow up everything with my special crafted weapons, operate any vehicle, parkour and punch just as good as my brother, and show everyone who's boss. I can destroy everything better than you. Oh yeah? Yeah! Wanna go to the war room and bomb Antarctica again? I thought you'd never ask.
Oh no.
Is now a bad time to properly introduce myself?
Yes.
I haven't seen girls this Thomas house since last time I went to prom.
Wow, what was your school life like, man?
That's actually not what I'm referencing. Click.
I was rejected, but I'm a beautiful princess. Sirs, I command you to stab Ariel in the face a lot until I feel better.
Have you played Master Prom before?
All the Disney princesses all the time.
What's that?
Have you ever played Monster Prom before?
I have not.
Well, pretty much all the bachelors and bachelorettes are homicidal maniacs.
Fair. Very fair.
Excuse me, but I'm royalty. I outclass you, peon.
Marge, please hurt her. Bad.
Marge isn't a Disney princess.
You do remember that Meredith's from Pixar and belongs to Conner, right? Not to mention that the real qualifier for being a Disney princess is how much money you can make Disney through merch. What season of Simpsons are we on now? 30-something?
Huh.
Uh-oh.
There's more kicking where this came from!
We all saw it coming a mile away.
I'm surprised you didn't try and put in a Disney princess reference.
No. No, I didn't.
Back to the plot. Gag 2 of
Made you
3.
some homemade Pepsi for the dance. It's a little thick, but the price is right.
Pepsi Marge. Da, 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 Pepsi Marge.
I've lost my...
So that letter from the parking lot you found was helpful?
Okay, so the reason I put that gag there was because the place I originally put it was not a very good location because it completely ruined what was supposed to be a dramatic moment.
Oh, dear Christ.
This is a pretty good showing of how far my brain has gone and lost itself at this point.
It's been gone for a while, man.
Yes, it has.
Ugh.
Now we're just seeing how bad it is.
Anyway.
Very much so. The letter was written by someone who figured out the identity of the traitor and wanted to confront the mastermind. The letter redacted this person's identity by cutting it out with scissors. Rex, either you did it or your minion did.
My hands are not made for scissors. Octavian did that.
I figured as much.
So, who met up with this person?
The mastermind did. There was a second letter in the training ground requesting a private discussion with them, asking to make a mutually beneficial arrangement.
But that's dangerous. Why would they do that?
Get bad life choices, it's funny.
Okay. That's not the answer, but honestly, yes. Considering how many times you can make Carl confront his unstable tenants in an accusatory manner, it's unsurprising how often he gets...
That's dangerous. Why would they do that?
They must have wanted to leave, right?
Correct. That was the goal we were given.
Find out who the traitor is and you can leave. But all of us are still here except Carl, who was killed.
What are the odds that the mutually beneficial agreement had them swap teams?
So it's possible there's now a second traitor.
I don't know. I feel like that would have been announced more openly if that were the case because distrust and stuff. By the way, when did that meeting happen and where?
The paper said 1 a.m. in the spot they regularly are. This is referring to the training grounds. Several people reported that Rex was there.
Why do... Just forget it, move on.
We need to figure out who went to this meeting, since there's a high chance they did this as part of their arrangement. Commit murder, get away with it, reap even more rewards.
Risky? But very possible.
I don't think anyone staked their life on this. No way anyone do that!
Oh god, it's one of these. You know the drill, everybody! Turn off the camera movements? No, they're fine. Okay, cool. Choose your character. I'm gonna choose CEO. I like CEO. Let's see what we got.
I was greedy enough to make a desperate situation even more difficult.
Run the risk of getting killed in self-defense.
Who here would even do that?
Nobody I want to be associated with
first
that thought as a traitor.
You have to be confident in their abilities to get away with murder.
The only person I can think of
There's
was
likely
already
some physical
proven
evidence
innocent,
left
though.
behind to make it.
You got through that pretty quick.
Yeah. I kind of just saw that and thought, okay.
There were footprints present at the training grounds. Recent ones, too. 2 different shoe types. Big tracks, and one that looked paw-like.
Is this Diablo music?
So here's something interesting. Nanako is the character that's supposed to be the main character. And her main gimmick is related to her dungeon in Persona 4, which is based on heaven. As a result, I use music that can be related to either heaven by her dungeon or demons because she's from a Persona game. So that's the logic I went with for a lot of the themes I went with for this.
So yes, this is Diablo music.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Diablo music, but that's why I picked Diablo music.
That's fair.
Describe the paw-like ones?
Bramble, you're very lucky you have an alibi right now. You have to do something about this.
Do something about what?
Sleepwalk. Every night.
Yeah, we noticed.
You asked before that you didn't know who the second non-shoe print one was.
Yeah.
Does this clear it up?
Yeah, it does.
Which one did you know was here, and which one did you not know was here out of curiosity?
Well, the one that obviously wasn't wearing shoes was Rex.
Alright, so you didn't know Gramble walked in on the scene
I
sleepwalking.
didn't even consider that.
You weren't followed, were you? Are you freaking kidding me right now? It was incredibly awkward.
A sleepwalk past something that important?
Okay, let's move on to the shoes. We can compare the shoes to everyone here who wears them.
They then go over everyone one by one to find that nobody present matches either of the 2 remaining footprint tracks or the big tracks.
Oh, that can't be right. No.
What's wrong?
Does anyone know what Carl's shoes are like?
I'll save you the trouble. The small tracks are his.
And the large ones must be Octavian's.
Yep. Unless you mean the giant tracks, those are mine.
The note. You know where I've spent all my time. Of course he'd know that!
Crap. He found the answer and died anyway. What was he thinking, heading there to confront 3 people at once?
2 actually. It was just me and Octavian.
The traitor wasn't even there.
No, the only ones there were me, Octavian, Carl, and Gramble. Kinda.
So you killed him off, huh? You couldn't come to a mutual agreement and took the easy way out?
That's not what happened. Why should I say that, or...
Wow, you're such a good mastermind, Rex.
And tell us what did happen.
You guys figuring it out is the point.
How much of
Come
this
on,
music
keep
did you take from
debating
Heroes of the
things.
Storm?
This is Heroes of the Storm
It's almost
music.
as if you're hiding something.
Or he wants to lead us in the wrong direction.
I'm aggressive because you're going the wrong way. We need to get back on track. If you all guess wrong, you'll get punished for rule breaking. That didn't need to happen yet, so let's keep it that way.
This is getting hard to follow.
Come
What do I
on, keep
do?
debating things.
Alright, I
You're getting
think I
aggressive.
know what it is.
It's almost as if you're hiding something.
Or he wants to lead us.
Wrong one. You don't have enough Renegade or Paragon points to convince.
Come on, keep debating
Wow.
things.
I
Come
can't
on,
believe you
keep
put the
debating
Paragon
things.
point thing in here.
You're getting aggressive. It's almost as if you're
Yeah, but
hiding
it's a
something.
joke.
Or he wants to lead us in the wrong direction.
Hiding something.
So something
Or he wants
that
to
I
lead
can
us in the
recommend
wrong
doing for
direction.
this instance,
I'm
wait until
aggressive because you're
the
going
end
the wrong
and
way.
then
We need to get back on track.
the,
if you all guess
evidence.
wrong, you'll get punished for rule breaking. That didn't need to happen yet, so let's keep it that way.
Alright, what is the evidence? Tempered
Okay,
gas
so-
line. The kitchen stove was set to blow when turned on, likely to kill anyone close enough. That was likely not an accident. Mysterious note. A note that reads, we'll discuss this privately as your diligence what has granted you an opportunity. I will make the necessary arrangements with the minions so as to not attack you upon entering the intended meetup spot or get in the way or cause unwanted disruptions. You know where I've spent most of my time, so you know where to look. Come at 1 AM, I am certain we can make a mutually beneficial arrangement. Rules. Rules. It actually is the right answer this time, but I still don't feel like typing them down.
So rules showed up before in the previous debates, and it was like it's not the right answer, and I don't feel like typing them all down. Now it's like this is the right answer, and I still don't feel like typing them down.
You're getting aggressive.
Alright. Alright, I know what it is then.
Come
I love
on,
that you
keep
just
debating
blatantly
things.
tell us it's the
You're
right
getting
answer.
aggressive. It's
Just
almost
because I don't want to have
as
to
if
write
you're
down
hiding
12 different
something.
rules.
Or he wants to lead us in the wrong direction.
I'm aggressive because you're going the wrong way. We need to get back on track. If you all guess wrong, you'll get punished for rule breaking. That didn't need to happen.
There we go.
Did Carl break any rules? It doesn't sound like he did. He wasn't trespassing. The meeting was in the training grounds.
That's why the meeting was at the training grounds. It was arranged and set up in a way to avoid rule breaking. This game would have no structure or anything if the rules didn't matter.
So you claim
That's
no
another
rules were
problem with
broken.
Danganronpa.
Is there a rule against you committing murder?
What, all the rules get broken all the time?
Junko has a habit of screwing her own rules for the laws.
Yeah. I remember that happened in the third one, didn't it?
V3 and even Danganronpa 1, where she basically winds up killing one of the characters early on and then uses the body later to try and frame Kyoko for a murder.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Okay.
Are there any rules that prohibit that?
Even if there were, you can easily break them.
I'm not allowed to kill anybody.
This is pathetic. You can't even remember the rules, can you? Gotta have the lackey do everything.
He doesn't even deny it.
Are there any rules that prohibit that?
Even if there were, you can easily break them.
I'm not.
Counter! Gag 3 of
now for
3.
a relatively accurate description of Bug Snacks. It's a soap opera with Muppets because holy crap, there's so much freaking drama. Kirby, I'm pregnant. Okay, maybe not that dramatic. What do you mean Gonzo's the father?
I managed to make a Bug Snacks joke with Wambus.
Isn't a rule
That doesn't
against
involve the
you?
cactus.
Yeah, but I still can't. It's an unwritten rule.
This is pointless. It's obvious what happened.
So, let's go over what we know so far. So, Carl found out that person's identity, right? When he did, he wrote a letter to the mastermind to meet up with him.
Which led to his death.
Slow down a bit here.
Let her speak.
After they sent those letters, they met in the training grounds. After the meeting, Carl exploded sometime, right?
We still don't know the exact time, unfortunately, but yes.
The reason was because of the stove gas, and this happened because he wanted to leave the game, right?
He's certainly not in the game anymore.
And then you, Miss Sam, and Gramble saw him in there, and there was a loud alarm?
Yes.
Which means that, is it just me or does this not sound right?
Well, yeah, you're missing something here.
Hey, you're back!
Sorry, I was in the middle of something. What did I miss?
We think it's you or Rex, but...
Can someone catch me up to speed, please?
Well, there's 2 notes that confirm someone found a certain someone's identity and wanted to chat with the mastermind. And we deduced that person to figure this out was Carl.
Which is true.
He met with the mastermind.
Okay.
Carl blew up because the stove was tampered with. This happened in the morning. Probably because baking and stuff, and the BDA confirmed 3 people innocent.
Let's get so far.
I think that's basically it. From what we have, there's nobody we can easily pin it as other than someone a part of this project, meaning you guys and the outlier. Rex has been arguing from the start that it isn't him, even though there is no formal rule prohibiting his interference.
Which means it all points to you or him.
Give us credit, we have more integrity than Junko ever did. We need stability here. Rex will need to update that. But, guys, what about the audio file?
Audio file?
The one on the 2nd floor, in the classroom, the one that's Carl's side of the conversation from last night. That one. It means that it did deep into the voice and make it harder to figure out it's him, but still, you can't possibly mistake that accent. It's the only one here with a Russian accent.
A very bad one, but I tried my best. They didn't even know there was an audio file.
What the hell are you talking about?
Nobody saw that.
Random piece of evidence finally appears.
How did nobody
No, we just
see
have a
that?
different piece of evidence.
Is there another way up there that we didn't know about?
The elevator couldn't take us there.
What, was it broken?
If it was broken, we wouldn't be here, would we?
Right. The elevator should still have let you go up if it wasn't broken, though. ...
We couldn't get upstairs where the evidence was. Maybe someone made a mistake? Mistakes happen all
How
the time.
did nobody see that?
Is there another way up there that we didn't know about?
No.
Still have let you...
Counter.
It wasn't broken, it was set for this floor before they even got to
Second or
it.
3rd floor. The elevator took us to the trial.
Yeah, so... Wait, do you mean the elevator was locked into automatic for this floor?
It was set to take us to the trial grounds before we could get to floor 2.
Okay. All in favor of a recess to the classroom for the missing evidence, say aye.
Aye.
I love that. The fact.
I take it you get the joke.
Oh, I loved this show. I loved this show.
All in favor of a recess, say aye.
This was a brilliant show.
I loved Recess when I was growing up,
You can watch
too.
it all on YouTube, by the way. All of it is on YouTube.
I did not know that. I need to look into that.
Yeah, you can watch all of Recess on YouTube. I have had the occasional episode appear in my recommended. I've just watched it for the hell of it.
Awesome.
Okay, I'll bite. What is this a joke about?
Have you heard the Disney classic known as Recess before?
Stop having fun and do your math homework.
Oh, no point using the filter one now.
Substitute teacher Marge Simpson is actually a real thing.
I see I was indeed correct. I suppose you're right about that. I thought he started tying himself down to prevent this. Should we reschedule this, or... Okay, back to the deal. I have some information you don't want leaked. That would ruin your precious game. So, I would like to make some... Demands isn't the prettiest word, but it's your words, not mine. Cutting to the point, I have a wife and 2 kids back home, so extra money to pay for their expenses would be useful to me. That's a shame. Wait, what do you mean, yes? You know how much I'm asking for, right? Or do you have the ability to crap money? That's... generous. Too generous. Of course I think there's a catch. Things are never this good unless there is one. You want another trial? You want me to... I can't. I need to survive to see them again. Are you being honest? Prove it. Prove it to me beyond a shadow of a doubt. You're being honest. It's all true? Alright, I'll do it. I'll give you exactly what you want, but you better keep your word and get my family out of the country immediately. I might screw up. I might not be able to go through with it. Prove as much as you have to. Knowing might ease the tension. Can you deliver a message? I want to apologize to Garrison, CEO. Your offer is just... I can't pass this up. I suppose using my recordings as evidence is one way of doing that.
Wow.
He did this for his family's sake.
Did he keep his word?
There's a recording for the family, too.
I've never seen skies this bright before.
That is much better accent than I ever did.
Your father managed to pull some strings for this. We should set up a celebration when he gets here. Yay, Dad! Finish your homework,
Yay, Raven,
Patrick,
for
so we
doing
can be ready
everything
when your
again.
father gets here.
Okay, Ma, I'll get right on it.
Who did Patrick?
I think it was Mushroom who does Gramble.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, that's depressing.
So that's the truth behind the case.
Well, that was freaking awkward.
Rex, you know it looks like you did that on purpose to punish everybody or get someone innocent killed, right?
So we just vote Carl now, since he blew himself up as a part of the deal?
Seems like it.
Well, you figured it out.
So, that gag before with Pepsi Marge, this was the moment where it was originally going to happen. That was not a good location for it.
Fair.
No help to you.
You almost got us killed.
Not necessarily.
What made him go through with it? What made him believe this would end okay for him?
It did sound like he'd believe he'd survive.
Any fabrication of the masterminds could have done it. But Carl was more jaded and skeptical than most, so that might not be the case.
It would have to be a very convincing lie.
So
Or
here's
it
a
would
thought.
have to be true.
I know it's a bit out there, but what
One or
if
the
it's
other.
not a lie in the first place? What if it was a manipulation using something that's true?
Because we gotta remember from the first chapter.
A standout example is the Dartmoor murder mystery of 2020. Basically, an assassin needs to retrieve a case file and eliminate a target, and the method used was to impersonate the private eye and figure out as much as possible about the family and its history, not just the current events taking place.
Huh. You were saying?
So, if you remember from chapter 1, when Kate and Papyrus died, we wound up having severe mood whiplash because I wound up introducing the B plot right after Kate died with her and Max Caulfield on the beach, and then Marge kicks Lisa for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're not really dead, so maybe he was convinced to go through with it because he knew that this was what was going to happen.
Hmm.
And
Why
by
would the past help with
maybe,
something like
I
that?
mean, that was definitely what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people can't let go of it. Regardless, the assassin discovered that the person who hired the PI was responsible for their sibling's death several years prior, and that they did it over the family's power and force.
This is very awkwardly worded.
Yeah, can you try this with actual names?
Okay, let's try this again. Person A killed Person B because family inheritance. Person B didn't want it anyway, so the murder was pointless. Assassin wanted Person A dead. Assassin tells Person A the truth that Person B died for no reason. Why, and proves it to be true with evidence. Person A responds by jumping off a balcony from the guilt.
Okay, that was much easier to follow.
And it helps back up my point. Sometimes the truth is harsh and drives people to do bad things. Trust me, I should know. Dang it, Monica!
Please don't do this in real life, seriously. Do I have to disclaimer telling people not to do stupid things?
After what happened with Tide Pods, I feel like I have to have a disclaimer to please don't accidentally break your neck.
I can explain.
This just got a lot more complicated.
I hope Carl's in a better place.
I never expected this to be the end result of my time in a death game.
Allow me to show you around your new home. We have the dining room, 3 different bedrooms, the kitchen, the... Sayori, where did the door to the lavatory go? I made a mistake!
She accidentally deleted the door.
Maybe I should try a different real estate agent. That's actually a real agent.
Marge in charge.
Why do I keep making these bad life choices? I do not know, friend. It tends to just be that way.
So, where are we being taken to next?
This way, please. Gramble, brace yourself.
What? No. No, not Snacktooth!
I'm sorry, but that's the next destination.
Are you sure we can't go someplace else?
It's already set in stone in my itinerary. Even then, it's too late to change it. If it helps, there are absolutely no bug snacks there. It's just a VR-modified duplicate.
I don't think that'll help.
What happened on Snacktooth?
Trauma. Is that sorted out now?
Oh, poor. I like how you immediately apologize to him.
Yep.
Alright.
I only set the house on fire making a salad once this time.
How do people do that in The Sims at all?
How do you do that at all?
You underestimate my clumsiness, sir. Who wants food? I'll go fetch my tea set. Tea again? Well...
I like how you've made all the Doki girls part of this.
Oh, can we make coffee too? I suppose I make it in excess. One moment, I'll get you two some coffee.
Can I
If this doesn't make it...
Say again?
If this does not make it obvious as to who the outlier is, I don't know what will spell it out.
So, you messed up the investigation.
Ah, shame! Shame!
Hey, it's their first time with this game. We can't be hard on him. I wasn't trying to be, just... learn from it, okay?
I hope the gazers won't be too upset with me.
I'm assuming that we're the gazers, the audience.
Yeah, I was wondering if anyone would catch on to that. Yeah, gazers in this context means the audience.
Yeah. Welp. Clunk! And now we've got all the surviving people. Before we get to the music selection, there's some credit models I'd like to go over first. I will list the game of origin and who, what did, and blah blah blah.
Let me do this. Final Fantasy VIII, Battleground Garden Battlegrounds, written by Ryu Ainsland from DeviantArt.
Fair.
Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex, Coco, Crunch, and the Bandicoot House, wrote by Crash Archie. DeviantArt for the house, Miles resource for the characters.
Where the Christ did Crunch appear?
He only appears one cameo in one of the routes for the, that segment that we didn't go through earlier.
For
the
murdering
assassination.
Fel.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He only appears in Route B if you choose Coco as your tech geek to fix everything. Ape Escape Academy is the Monkey Pink, wrote by Crash Archie from DeviantArt. Ape Escape Big Mission, Yumi Sayaka, original model wrote by FRK_14, models resource. Final Fantasy X and X-2 Remastered, Yuna, Shinra, the Fiend Arena, and the Iron Giant were all written by me.
Well done.
Nah, not so well done. Yuna definitely it doesn't look quite right. You can actually see the differences if you compare side by side. Super Bomberman R Online, Princess Tomato, ripped and retextured by me, rigged by Classy Times, who voices Sam from Sam Max in this mod.
Fair enough.
Following made by me and Vroid. Self from Suits Absolute Power, Nikki from Pandemonium, Cthulhu October, and Crystal from Zeboid's Cthulhu Saves Blank series, and Regina from Dino Crisis. Now, fun fact, Regina and October both share the exact same model, I just retextured Regina.
So out of interest, why did you have Thel as the assassination target?
This is actually something that you wind up going over if you wind up going through Route B and picking Geek from Cinemax as your tech geek. He is actually a part of the Associates, and he is entirely chosen to be a part of it, simply so that we have one of the characters in the game having a reason to hate us.
Fair enough.
We just won't tell him that we killed him off. That way he hates us, but if he doesn't know that we got rid of him, he won't have a reason to actually like us. You know what I mean?
Yep, very fair.
So, the Geek / Darla Guggenheek from Sam Max TV show and Captain Blasto from Blasto were modeled by me in Blender.
Well
I
done.
feel like I'm getting a bit better in Blender.
Blender's
Sam
hard,
Max,
so...
Yeah. Sam Max Save the World's Max. Original model written by Random Talking Bush from Miles Resource. Gex64 Enter the Gecko Gex. Original model written by Senjin, Models Resource. Space Channel 5 Part 2, Putting in Ulala. Original models ripped by Mario Kart 64N from this link. I was looking for the Space Channel 5 Part 2 models, and I was hoping to get something specific. I didn't get it anyway, but I decided to use the models anyway.
Fair.
Even though this isn't a site I normally go to. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 1's Ty. Original model ripped by That One Bruh 196, Models Resource. Final Fantasy Ace Bahamut, you didn't see him. He was in one of the garages. Final Fantasy Ace Bahamut, original model ripped by Sierra Latche. I hope I pronounced that right. Models Resource.
I doubt you did, but I don't think there's a correct way, so...
Sly Cooper 2 or 3. The person who ripped the model didn't specify what game it came from, and Sly's models in 2 and 3 look identical. Sly Cooper, original model ripped by Tidiest Flyer from DeviantArt. I do not know what model this is, but I definitely know it's not from the first game, because in the first game he has a red back. He does not have it in this model.
I think it's the second one.
The one from 2 and the one from 3 look so similar, I could not see the differences.
Well, I think it's second just because of, like, it looks a little less polytextured.
Well, I don't know much about textures anyway, so who knows. The following was ripped by me from the original games. The Javelin, M11 Suppressor, and Guest Spitfire, aka those 3 guns that we see on the left, were ripped from Mass Effect 3 by me. The Journal, Banjo, Strabby is removed, aka that Strawberry, and Cheese Sauce were from Bug Snacks. Ulala and Pudding's guitars, Ulala's ship. The texture did not work out right for that ship. It's blue, and you can definitely see it doesn't mesh well with anything else there.
Yeah.
Pudding Stage and Pine Ship from Space Channel 5 Part 2. The Simpsons Hit and Run is police car. The original model ripped by Super TGRF fan. The original model ripped by Super TV GR fan. 18496 miles resource. Crash Tag Team Racing, The Bone Machine, Bandit Buggy, and Angsterator. Original models were by Beta M, Krasharki, and Neo Kesha from Miles Resource.
Man, Krasharki does a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you for sticking with the mod. I'm hoping I can do these characters justice. There are a lot of them now.
Yeah. How am I doing so far with the writing?
I think you're doing good. Thank you for your time. Chapter 2 is now complete. I recommend going through the Chapter 2 supports now that you're through with it.
The Chapter 2 supports are not even done yet.
An optional feature is the end-level sound player. Like a song used, but don't know the origin? Let's pursue it! What song?
Right. Itchy and Scratchy. This was the default song that we had for the Assassination segment.
Game, Simpsons Skateboarding. The fatal injuries isn't worth the $99 for winning the competition.
You can wind up falling off of buildings. It's like, is this really worth it?
I like how you've got the associates in the background here.
Yeah.
And because you've identified Thel was one of them who's been killed off, I like how you've just blanked one.
Yeah. Because he's not a part of it anymore. He's too dead to be a part of it.
So, we have the 3 Doki Doki girls at the bottom. You've got Cthulhu under Rex.
Yep.
So the question is, who are the other 4?
The top 2 are going to be hard to identify, but I feel like the middle 2, you probably have a good idea as to who they are.
Do I? I honestly have no idea, so clearly we're gonna have to go back and play that
October and Crystal Claws. October and Crystal Claws were the ones.
Alright, Paris. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Is Sly Cooper French?
I actually do wonder if Sly Cooper is French, because they go to Paris pretty much all the time. I don't know, but I want to know.
I don't think he's French.
He definitely doesn't have the French accent. Then again, Carmelita doesn't really have a consistent accent no matter where she goes, so... Like, she started off with a... Was it Hispanic accent? Oh god.
I honestly don't know right now. Sly Cooper is American.
Ah, okay.
He's got tons of, ancestry from all across the world, but he himself is American.
Okay.
Song, Barton Fink, Simpsons Hit and Run. I loved Fink's car.
Professor Frink in Simpsons Hit and Run had a really nice car. I liked how it turned invisible when you got faster.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I liked it. Bart gets all the rock themes in this game, but when Lisa, Apu, or Marge use them, they're generally way cooler sounding.
Bart gets all the rock themes, so they're standard, but whenever anyone else uses them, it's like, time to kick some ass.
Backside of the TV, Persona 4. The theme of, shove your fat butt into that TV screen, someone's about to die. It makes sense in context. Jesus.
Reach out to the
truth. Persona 4. The standard battle theme that you'll hear a billion times in Persona 4. Good thing it never gets old.
It's like Persona 3 with the baby, 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 whatever that song is.
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
Because that song is also catchy AF.
Mount Amazing, Ape Escape 3. Remember when a couple of 9-year-olds turned into ninjas to climb a mountain leading to a TV studio that looks like heaven while angel monkeys shoot lasers at you?
Ape Escape is not normal.
Ape Escape 3, Mount Amazing 2. We need to catch a Sagittarius so it can give me free fortune.
You remember that feature from Ape Escape 3 where you could just go onto the computer and get a free fortune?
Yeah, I do.
It was pointless, but I still enjoyed it.
Tristram. Diablo 1. I hope you like 0.2 mile-an-hour speedruns, because there is no run button in this game.
I hope you like 0.2 mile-an-hour run speeds, because there's no run button in this game. Diablo 1 is so damn slow.
Well, it was the first one, so...
Yeah.
Immortal Attack.
Oh, I love this comment.
Oh, now I realize where you got the music from. Heroes of the Storm. The scariest thing on the side of the underworld known to mankind ever is apparently...
The scariest demon known to man is apparently May.
Is that like a reference to a voice line Diablo says to May or something?
I don't think so. But let's be honest, May has a comical psychopath meme thing going on with her, where everyone just is like, May's serial killer, even though that's not how she actually acts.
Oh, God. Game over, The Simpsons game. The Simpsons managed to force their way into heaven and beat the crap out of everyone. Digital Demons. 7 Great Demon Lords. Digimon Story. Cyber Sleuth. The optional bosses with their own theme music tend to be the scary ones. Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Digital Knights.
Royal Knights. Digimon Story. Cyber Sleuth. When the council enacting the will of Digigod are divided on whether to obey Digigod or not, that's probably a bad sign.
Yeah.
Ha.
Like, if the Holy Council of Royal Knights is like, yeah, God's gone crazy, we should probably not do this. And the other half is like, no, we must because it does our obligation. Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Fair enough, then. All the little kisses. Well done, Rookie.
I did it.
You know we love your mods.
Alright, so next time we will wind up going off and committing violence as Maggie Simpson because reasons.
Because screw it, why not? Do the little mini game.
We're gonna need to figure out when a good time for that will be, though.
Indeed, indeed. Well, everyone, we've seen Trial 2. God
and
knows
we've
when
also
Trial
seen how
3...
insane I've become over time.
God knows when Trial 3 is going to come out, but you can be sure to expect us to play it immediately when it comes out. After all, we got good connections with the man making it, don't we?
Yeah. Also, the reason that Chapter 2 took so long to come out, like, we did Chapter 1, like, 7 months ago in March.
Wow, has it really been that long?
Yes, it has been. And the main reason it took so freaking long was because of the assassination minigame.
Well, we're definitely going to have to give that the proper credit it deserves, then.
Yeah. Like, there were 4 different sections I was working on. The support section, which was the first one I did, then Chapter 2-1, then the trial section, and then the assassination section. So I did 4 different sections over the course of the past 7 months.
Fair enough. We're going to have to see how Chapter 3 goes, especially now that we know Sam is the main character. I suppose that means we can rule out Sam as the one killing and whatnot. Probably.
Maybe. We saw how V3 goes.
Yeah.
And we know how Trigger Haddie Havoc went.
Yeah. Plus, it could just be collateral damage.
Yay! That's something that him and Max do a lot.
Yeah. So I guess the question is who dies. And we can immediately rule out 2 people, which is Gramble and CEO. So, I don't know. People in the comments, let us know what you think what the hell Rookie's gonna do with the story. Who do you think's gonna die, Nakes? Who do you think's gonna be the killer? And if you think it's gonna be another suicide case, obviously just write them down as, you know, killed
They
themselves
didn't write it
or
down the
something.
first time, they're probably not gonna do it a second time.
Yeah, probably. So we're actually going to get proper kills. I still reckon Gale is going to kill someone. I'm just waiting for it to happen.
And that's pretty much just a ticking time bomb waiting to go off.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, everyone, it looks like we're all out of time for today's episode. So join us next time when we get to see what happens in Trial 3. But I'm afraid that until that happens way in the future, it looks like it's time for us to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally,
good
night.